possession, or a panic attack? This is a question anyone would face on listening to this story. One afternoon, 4 people almost carried a young man into my office. He was around 30. Sweat covered his face. His breathing was rapid. His hands trembled violently. He was crying, shouting, laughing for no reason, then crying again. His mother folded her hands before me. "Doctor, please save my son." His uncle whispered, "We think someone has done black magic." His wife added softly, "Some people say he is possessed." I looked at the young man. He never looked at me. His eyes remained fixed on the floor. I asked the family one question. "Has he been examined by doctors?" "Yes." "Any brain problem?" "No." "Any heart problem?" "No." "They say nothing is physically wrong." I nodded. "Good." Then I said, "Now leave him with me." The family looked frightened. "What if he attacks you?" I smiled. If he wanted to attack someone, he would already have done it. Reluctantly, they stood a few feet away. The young man continued crying. After almost 2 minutes, I spoke. "What is your problem?" He laughed bitterly. "Problem? I have hundreds." "So tell me the first one." "What will you do?" "No one can solve them." "I'm finished. I'm leaving this world." The family became anxious. Apparently, they had heard these words many times before. I remained calm. "Fine. Before leaving, will you answer just one question?" He looked up for the first time. "What?" "If every one of your problems disappeared tonight, would you definitely be happy tomorrow morning?" He remained silent. I continued. "No debts. No family responsibilities. No office. No expectations. No pressure." He whispered, "That never happens." "Exactly." I smiled. "So your problem isn't that life has problems." He looked confused. "Your problem is that your mind has concluded that you are too weak to handle them." Silence. I continued. "Tell me, when you suddenly felt your heart racing, what did you think?" I thought I was dying. And then I became more frightened. And then my heart beat even faster. And then I thought it was definitely a heart attack. I nodded. Exactly. Your body wasn't attacking you. It was responding to your fear. And every time you became frightened by those normal body reactions, your fear multiplied. I drew 2 circles on a paper. One circle I called fear, the other body reaction. Then I joined them with arrows. Fear, fast heartbeat. Fast heartbeat, more fear. More fear, faster heartbeat. This, I said, is called a panic cycle. It feels terrifying. But it is not your enemy. It is a false alarm. He stared at the drawing. For the first time, his breathing slowed. I continued. What if instead of saying, "I'm dying," you simply said, "My body thinks I am in danger. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am actually safe." He closed his eyes, took one long breath, then another. His shoulders slowly relaxed. 10 minutes later, the man who had entered shouting walked out quietly. Months later, he returned, not as a patient, but with sweets. He smiled and said, "Doctor, that day I thought I had an evil spirit inside me. What I really had was an imagination that had become stronger than my understanding. I smiled. No, you didn't have a weak mind. You simply had an untrained one. And once your thinking changes, your body often follows. To conclude, not every strange behavior is spirit possession. Not every racing heartbeat is a heart attack. Sometimes, it is simply a frightened mind trying desperately to protect the very person it is frightening. Understanding can often become the beginning of healing.